Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Salami Talk podcast. It is your boy John, aka Salami Loop, and I am here in the cut with the one and only Chris.
Yeah, I feel weird. I don't have like a nickname, like
Chris.trg, isn't that your
Chris
user?
TRG. Yeah, that's it. I don't know. Everybody always asks what the TRG is.
What does it mean?
Well, it it's awkward because I came up with it when I was 14 playing Minecraft.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So it's the rejected gamer.
The rejected gamer?
But we don't tell anybody that because it doesn't fit the theme anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not gaming.
I'm the rejected filmmaker.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
So hard to rebrand it to that.
So do you want to take us through this rough draft plot you were talking about this thriller you're writing, bro?
Yeah. I don't know if have you ever watched Hush?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
yes.
So Hush or like The Strangers would be Hush or The Strangers is what I'm kind of going for. It's like a home invasion kind of, late at night somebody comes home and get a banging on the door, help me. And it's just creepy all around.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So you just, seeing things in the background, stuff like that. I just I've been watching like horror films. Like I watched, I was on the plane the other day. I watched Smile, came out last year.
Plane? Where'd you go? Where are you coming from?
Virginia. I was just
cool.
hanging out with some friends. But yeah, I was on the plane. I was like, fuck it, let's watch a horror film. I watched Smile. And it was all right. It was like creepy, but like wasn't anything good. And I was like, there isn't anything like really scary nowadays.
No, there's not, man.
I need something to like make me not want to go to sleep at night.
What scares you the most then?
Realistic shit, probably. Like when I watched The Strangers, for sure, like 2 years ago, I could not sleep because I was like, somebody's gonna break into my house and fucking murder me. Why? No clue. But that was all that was running through my head. A little creak in the floor. I was
the creaks in the floor and shit. So would like the movie The Invisible Man creep you out, like the new one?
I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's kind of creepy. This guy like develops like a suit that can turn him invisible, and like this girl basically thinks she's going like insane, but like
he's just fucking with her.
There's literally someone stalking her. it's fucking so weird.
See, I would find that more like funny,
Yeah.
Like, I'm just fucking with somebody while invisible.
Did you see any new horror movies that came out, bro? Because they're pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing good. There's like they're trying to be too extra, and they're not just like keeping to the roots.
Bro, I saw the Pope's Exorcism recently. Dude.
I've never even heard of that,
dude. All right. So do you know how this movie opens? Like I saw it a month ago, maybe. You know how this movie opens, bro?
I can't imagine because like The Exorcist opened with like I thought I was watching the wrong movie when I was watching the original Exorcist.
Yeah, you're like, whoa, what's going on?
Like,
here,
what is
bro?
it? Like I'm watching some archaeology,
trip.
like what the fuck?
This is like a bad trip. But no, the movie opens with this guy and he's like possessed, and this dude who's I don't even know the guy. I think it's Russell Crowe who plays this exorcism priest dude, and he comes in and he's like, "Are you?" And they're speaking Latin. And he's like, "Oh, so you're a demon?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm a fucking demon." And he's like, "Oh, really? Like, look, I bet if you're a demon, you won't possess this pig that I brought into the room." And, the demon's like, "Oh, you want to see me possess this pig? I'll fucking possess this pig." And then he possesses the pig. And then Russell Crowe just blows the pig's head off with a shotgun. And then he looks at the guy that was possessed and he's like, you're good.
You're welcome.
Yeah, the demon's gone, man. So
that'll be $350.
Yeah.
And, send you my invoice.
That'll be $350, bro, for my for the labor. That's not including the pig that we just sacrificed.
Oh my god.
And, dude, it was really insane, bro. Like,
see, like that's just like outlandish shit that I just find more funny than scary.
Yeah, it's super cheesy, man.
Yeah.
Shit like that. It's like, what do you think? Since are you like a perfectionist when it comes to your work? Are you really like a nitpick dude?
I am, but I'm trying not to be because I know like, humble beginnings.
Yeah.
Everyone has to start somewhere. So I'm trying not to, I'm right now, especially with the rough draft, I'm trying to lay everything down and just have it there. So like, okay, this is the foundation, then we'll just work from there and then perfect it from there.
Okay.
But what I'm finding difficult is, so like for a lot of stories that I've come up with, like I have the ending and I've got like somewhat of a beginning, but like just connecting the points together has been like the biggest part for me, like trying to just fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to work with that and trying to just sit back, relax, and just kind of like be in my own head and just imagine it and go all down. Trying to play the own movie in my head. My own head.
Try to create it in your mind.
So, but it's also hard because like try to do that on a budget as well.
Yeah,
like, I don't have like a Hollywood budget to just be doing a bunch of shit.
It's like, yeah, man, we're gonna show like this guy breaking an entry with a shotgun. He's gonna kick down the door.
Yeah, right.
All this shit, bro. He's gonna
we're gonna smash in the windows.
Yeah. We're gonna have all this.
There's gonna
VFX.
be blood everywhere.
It's gonna be horrifying.
At the end of the movie, the truck's gonna explode. So like,
How do you feel about those horror films that it's like the camera and it's like the first person camera?
It can be good because one of my favorite movies is Chronicle.
Is that the one where they jump through time?
No, it's where they all have like telekinesis. They all like get powers. They're like three best friends.
Yeah.
And they can start flying and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
And that's all shot on the camera. So like it's you can do it really well, but you have to at least be able to see what you're like. It has to be comprehensible.
Yeah,
you
have
to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
With Blair Witch, like everything's shaky and so fucking dark, like you can barely understand the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, the whole fucking thing is like this. Like the guy has like Parkinson's.
Parkinson's, literally like Michael J. Fox just fucking shot the whole fucking thing.
Michael J. Fox, bro. Oh my god, dude, he's like 80, right? Not 80. But
he's old.
He's old, bro.
All of them are old now. Like they're making a new.
Don't tell me they're making another Back to the Future.
No,
bro.
no. I was gonna say Indiana Jones. That man's fucking ancient.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh yeah, look at this guy, dude.
Oh my god, he doesn't even look the same.
No, he doesn't, dude.
How old is he?
What's perspectives? He's 62.
62. God, that man needs to go back in the future.
Look at Doc, dude.
Fuck.
He's like a skeleton. It's so fucking. What's perspectives? Oh, this is stupid. Well, let's see what he was in. What movies was he in? We all know the big ones. Back to the Future. He was in Stuart Little. Wow, who would have thought? Oh, that's right. And he was in Teen Wolf. Atlantis. What's the shittiest movie you've ever seen, dude?
I don't know, because I'm not like one to go out. That looks shit. Mars Attack.
That's a funny movie. You've never seen that?
No, I've seen clips.
I've seen it, bro. It's really funny. It's so bad that it's funny.
Well, exactly. Well, like what's the one movie? I did not hit her. That one.
I didn't hit her.
No, like that. Other people will fucking know.
I didn't hit her.
I did not hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. That one. The Room.
The Room? I've never seen this movie.
Because it's shit.
Oh.
But it's like everybody's like, oh yeah, it's so shit that it's good. I actually walked out. Have you ever walked out on a movie? Like at a theater?
Oh, yeah, dude. I walked out of The Sound of Freedom. No, I'm fucking with you.
Oh yeah, dude. I walked out of 12 Years a Slave. That fucking... No. Before that gets taken out of context. I walked out of... back in like 2015, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie came out. And I was like, oh, I used to fuck with the turtles growing up,
Yeah. Oh, is that the one like the live action?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Oh man.
And yeah, I remember like I went with my dad, and 15 minutes in, we were like, this fucking blows. Please.
Yeah, can we please leave?
This was a waste of money.
I walked out of the March of Penguins in like 2006 when that movie came out, bro.
You remember walking out of that?
Yeah, because it was so bad. I fell asleep through like half of the movie, and then I woke up, and I remember my dad like looked at me, and my mom was there, and they were like, we don't know why we took you here. And then I was just like, yeah, can we...
I don't know who wanted to go see this.
Can we go see like something else, or can we go get food? And then they were like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So we just got up and left.
Are you
Oh, I walked out of Antlers too.
You're naming a bunch of movies I've never heard of.
You never seen Antlers?
No.
The movie about the Wendigo? The Wendigo?
You know, I thought you were about to say it was the movie about the kid that just like living life with antlers.
No, dude, this movie's about this guy that gets like possessed by a Wendigo. You know what a Wendigo is?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like the American like cannibal or whatever.
Sure.
And it's like a
skinwalker.
Yeah, essentially.
Essentially, yeah.
And bro, like, I mean, I was enjoying it.
Yeah.
But I went with my girlfriend.
Oh, she wasn't having it?
Well, we took edibles before seeing this movie, bro. And there's a scene where the dude's mouth,
It was just nightmare fuel the
it just
entire time.
opens and a shit ton of antlers like just come out. And I remember looking over at my girlfriend and she's in like
Mortified.
mortified, bro. Like she's staring at the screen and she's like, and then she looks at me and she's like, I think we need to leave. I was just like, okay.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, it was it's creepy. It seemed like a good movie.
Yeah.
But you know, like it was pretty like
Just not to take while
that is not
yeah.
something you should watch when you're on like you know, edibles.
Any
You ever
you know?
watch movies on drugs? It's gonna be the movie episode, bro.
I mean, I'm sure not like hard drugs, you know. I'm sure I've, you know.
Oh, yeah, everyone watches movies high.
Yeah, I was
you know
like,
what
I've
I'm
gotten
saying?
high and watched the movie, but no,
Yeah.
I've never.
You never watched like a show like on acid or something like that?
No, I played Call of Duty on acid once.
How was that?
Fun. Like it was pitch black. Everything was right. It felt like I was in the game. Like
I felt like you were in Iraq.
I thought I was. It was Blackout, the battle royale that on
Warzone.
Black Ops 3 or 4, whatever one it came out on. The
Okay.
one before Warzone that they
Okay.
tried doing, and then
So it felt like you were like in the future.
yeah, kind of like I was just sniping people, you know.
Yeah.
Had my little, you know, I'd get on my ATV and run people over. I just felt like I was in the game. It was awesome.
Bro, I haven't played a game on hard drugs, but you know, I've watched Rick and Morty on acid.
Yeah,
You know, that's
I'm sure that was
Oh, that was crazy, dude.
fun,
That was
yeah.
that was interesting. But I remember I went to the movies. I was just telling my girlfriend this. I went to the movies with you know, in like high school.
yeah.
I went on a date with this girl and we were in the movie theater and we saw Hereditary.
Okay.
All right, so we went to go see Hereditary and you know, I get in the movie theater
Mhm.
and behind me are like 5 or 6 of my dickhead friends from
Oh.
the lacrosse team and they're like, "Yo, is that John?" And I like turn around, I'm like, "Oh, hey guys," and I like talk to him and he's like,
Yeah.
"Bro, we all took acid and we're gonna watch this movie." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I'm thinking like, "Oh, dude, like it's not gonna be that bad." Well, you've seen Hereditary, dude.
Were they freaking out?
Dude, yeah, they were freaking out the whole movie, bro, and it ruined the date, dude. I mean,
It was almost like a
they were kicking my chair, dude.
like you were almost babysitting them the entire time.
Essentially,
Yeah.
they were like, "John, do you see this fucking shit?"
And like, yeah, I'm fucking watching the
I'm
movie,
like,
man.
Yeah, dude, I do. I see it.
Like I see it.
I'm right here, bro. I was
I hate
laughing
that.
though. I died at the scene when there's a scene in that movie when that the main character is like in like the house and it's like all dark, and I think it's like the grandpa or grandma's like possessed and she's
Okay.
dude or he or she's like ass naked, bro. And she just runs through the room like raw like that, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking cried laughing. I thought that was so funny.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like things like that where people are like, we got to do the most outlandish shit and then try to be as scary as possible, and it's like you're just making comedy, you know? Like,
yeah, at
it's
that
not-
point, yeah.
I don't want to see some naked lady running at me. Like
No.
in real life, that might be terrifying, but like
Yeah.
on screen, that's hilarious.
You ever watch like analog horror? Do you know what that is?
No,
Okay.
like
So basically if you go to the weird side of YouTube, there's these things called analog horrors and they're basically like short they're like short films kind of, but they're different things going on in them and it's like I got to show you one to really understand it.
okay,
But like there's this like do you know what alternates are?
like describe like a
All right, so basically there's this analog horror and it's about alternates. It's called like the Mandela something, I think. I could be wrong. Watch Windigoon because he talks about it. But there's basically there's alternates in the world that basically try to take your place in
okay.
life.
So like people that look like you.
Yeah. And
Okay.
and they try and they'll like hunt you down and they'll kill you. And like
I've seen like there was that trend on TikTok that went around where people were trying to do that, where it was like if you see somebody that looks like you, run away.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But there's actually like a big plot and story behind it,
Okay.
and there's like characters in it and stuff like that, and there's like shit about it that you should follow. Like, I mean, obviously it's all fake, but like you know,
Sure.
it's like it's really
Like
like
that's like the
that's
creepy.
really creepy.
Yeah, that's the
Creepy
creepy shit that
like you see at night, and you're like, fuck, because it looks like your sleep paralysis demon.
Mhm.
You know? Like this
Yeah,
fucking
because then
tall
you're lying
black
in
figure.
bed, and then you're just like, you look in the corner, you see like your coat dangling, and you're like,
And
fuck,
yeah, and you're like, damn, bro, is that?
that's a person.
Yeah, you're like, shit.
Someone's staring at me, man.
That shit
I
was
just can't move.
freaking me out when I was little, bro. Because like when I was little, I was terrified of Chucky.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Chucky. My favorite was Michael Myers. I was really into Halloween and that shit.
Did that scare you?
No.
I was terrified of Chucky.
Well, actually, no. I take that back. My father, dickhead that he is, would terrify me. Like he would. I remember one time vividly. He was hiding like the stairwell, and he had a jumpsuit on.
Oh man, he really went all out.
Yeah, no, he did, and of course, my whole family, the dickheads that they are, were all in on it. So my mom would be like, "Hey, Christopher, come here real quick. I have something to show you." Oh, okay. I'm gonna run down this dark hallway past the stairwell, and 6-foot man jump out in a full jumpsuit,
Yeah.
tracksuit, just screaming at me. So
In a Michael Myers mask.
no, it wasn't. I mean, it was dark enough that it was just
Oh, okay.
the jumpiness. But I mean, they always did that growing up. It was always like I'm gonna hide in this corner and wait for them to come out and just jump at them.
Dude, my mom scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like like fucking like a half an hour before you came here. Because I was showering and I got out the shower and I was like sitting on my bed putting on some socks.
Yeah.
And then I see something walk and I didn't know anyone was here. I thought it was you.
I'm just in your house.
Yeah, I thought you just like came in and I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Home, bro.
And then I turn around, I just see my mom and dude, like it's like my heart skipped a beat.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck. That's just fucking scary shit.
Yeah,
Like the shit you see in the corner of your eye just fucking whiz past you and shit. Like ghosts. Do you believe in ghosts?
To an extent. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of boring not to, right? Like you don't believe in ghosts, you're kind of boring.
Yeah, I believe in stuff like that, but I don't believe it to like a hardcore extent.
I'm gonna get really controversial. Is that okay?
Yeah. Do whatever, bro. I mean, last time you said you'd like skinny chicks, and that
didn't eat.
It ate.
It did. Yeah, it did. No. How are you gonna say ghosts aren't real, but then like believe in an afterlife and God and stuff like that? Like, I feel like make it make sense.
Yeah.
That's where my whole thing is.
I mean, yeah, bro. People are probably like, yeah, like I don't believe in ghosts, but like I'm atheist.
But I'm gonna pray to.
Yeah, or like people are like, you ever meet somebody that's like, yeah,
not to shit on religion, like believe whatever you believe
bro,
in.
Believe in Buddha and all.
Don't
that
make fun
stuff.
of me for believing in ghosts.
What about the people that say that like, oh, I don't believe in God, but I'm spiritual?
Like the universe?
Yeah.
I mean, to an extent, my whole thing, like, I'm not like super religious. Where, like, I grew up in a Christian household. This took a wild turn this episode, but
yeah, it's all good, dude.
But like for me, the way I've always looked at it is like religion, one way or another, didn't affect how I lived my life. I was just gonna keep doing the same shit no matter what. I still have my own morals,
Yeah.
I'm still gonna do what's right by me. So whether I believed in, God, or Jesus or fucking Buddha, Allah, whatever, like I was still gonna be me. I was still gonna do whatever I wanted to do. So
like if you followed Allah, you'd still like eat ham.
Well, besides that, obviously, but I don't know. Like for me, I kind of believe in the universe, where it's like I don't know if like the whole destiny shit, like everybody has their own destiny, but I'm still gonna be me. Like that's not gonna change how I live my life and how I'm gonna think about things.
For sure.
I don't know. That's how I've always looked at it, and it just made sense to me.
Yeah, it does. Because like, I mean, there's some people that really follow like the righteous path of God, and they really like are all about that. I mean, that's like, that's good for them. That's awesome. But like, that's not me.
I'm happy that they have, something so passionate.
Yeah.
That they're so passionate about. Like that's awesome. But that's not me.
This is interesting because now I want to talk. Have you ever heard about the lost books of the Bible?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Gospel of James? This is like by far my favorite.
I haven't heard of that, but I know of like the lost pages or whatever, like the original transcript or.
This isn't the original one.
Well, no, but
Yeah.
like yeah, like that's like they were saying like the. Plus, I know like the translation for everything has gotten so fucking jumbled.
Yeah,
And
there's like the
mixed
Old
up.
Testament and the New Testament. There's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff to follow. But yeah, in these books, these are books that they didn't like the church didn't allow them because they made like it was like blasphemous and shit like that. It
Yeah.
just like it didn't make sense. And like you're gonna see why. So there's this book called The Gospel of James.
Mm-hmm.
And basically like like Jesus is born, blah blah blah. He was born in like a barn, and then like they isn't it like Mary and Joseph had to escape Egypt because like they find out the Son of Christ is born, and then the guy that is ruling all this like decides to kill a bunch of babies, so they like run away. And they
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and there's like a huge gap between that. Like literally, apparently in the Bible, there's like a huge gap from like when
There's
Jesus,
just a void century.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
nobody knows what the fuck's going
his
on.
childhood, like no one knows where he's at. So
I've always, growing up, I always wondered because, like, did Jesus just go to school? Like, how did that?
so what happened was they ran into Egypt. They traveled to Egypt,
Mhm.
and Jesus, Mary, and Joseph are living in like this inn.
Yeah.
Okay. And Jesus is a baby, but he can still perform miracles. So basically what's happening is they're staying at this inn trying to figure out what to do. And people are coming to this inn and they are having issues. So basically what's going on is like this guy walks in, right? And he's like, "Oh, I can't enjoy my wife." Like he can't get it up. And the clerk at the front desk is like, "Oh, well, I just heard that this baby that
Oh, this baby got some
but, he can
Viagra for you.
Yeah,
Like,
he
I got
performs
you.
miracles. So they like he goes over to the baby and he like touches it. Now like he can get it up. Like that's
I have some questions.
like that's the whole like plot of it. I'm just saying.
No, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But like there's this one where like this is my favorite part of the whole thing is they bring, and I got this from Windigoon.
Okay.
Okay, so shout out Windigoon again. But he there's these like ladies that walk into this inn and they're crying because they have like this mule, and the clerk is like, what's upsetting you, ladies?
Yeah.
And they're like, my brother was a great, kind man, and he's an awesome person, but a witch turned him into a mule for life, so we carry him around with us, and he carries our clothes. And then the guy's like, "Well, I heard that this baby,
Hey, Jesus,
he
got you.
he can perform miracles." And then they put Jesus on the back of the mule, and then the mule immediately poofs and turns into a person. So that's pretty much the Gospel of James, guys. That's yeah.
But ghosts are not real.
Yeah, but ghosts are not real. Ghosts are not real. Do you have any ghost stories?
Ghost stories? Not really. I've got more like alien stories.
Oh fuck yeah, bro!
Yeah.
Let's go.
I remember. So
That's sick.
there was a one night I was hanging with my dad downstairs back home, and we would look outside our glass door, and I grew up in this fucking house. I knew my backyard. All of a sudden, there's this like orange light just in the middle of the woods, like, and the only thing that's like past the woods would be like somebody's house,
Yeah.
and like they might have a lamp, but it was like high enough to where it wasn't, and low enough to like it wasn't like just some random light in the sky,
Mhm.
but it was bright orange in the middle of the night.
Wow.
So we're like, all right, we're gonna go see what the fuck this is.
Yeah.
So we went exploring. We got in the car and started driving down the road to see if we could find it. We got all the way to the very end. Looked out into the fucking clear sky, couldn't see anything. Looked towards our house, couldn't see anything. We came back, went to the house, went downstairs, light was gone. Completely just vanished. So that's always stuck with me for like, I don't know, extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
Could have just been a light, a lamp. But for me, that was like really creepy, but it was also fun, just like exploring and be like having that childish, like, unknown to the world had a fun aspect to it.
I've had some crazy shit I've seen when I was younger. Not like alien things, but like, all right, where I grew up in New Jersey, a lot of like the kids that grew up in my neighborhood, for some reason, we like to play in the woods.
Oh, I mean, the same. Yeah.
Like we would play manhunt and shit in
Mhm.
the woods. And one time we did it, bro, like super like late. Like, I mean, like to the point where like you're in the woods and you can't see.
Oh yeah.
So my friend has a flashlight and we're all hiding and he has to find us.
Yeah.
And dude, I don't know what we were thinking because it was like 1 a.m, 12 o'clock at night, dude, and we're just playing like we're fucking like 10.
To be fair, I've done that.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
like, but like, I don't know, it was really weird. And I remember watching a lot of lost tapes from Animal Planet.
Okay.
So like I was like kind of like already like on edge with shit like this, but I kind of got convinced. So I was in it and I saw this like shadow figure in the woods, dude.
Yeah.
And it was pretty fucking big. Like to the
Yeah.
point where I'm like, dude, like that looks like it looked like a Bigfoot. And I'm just standing there looking at it and I'm like, "Oh fuck." And then I remember my friends telling me like, "Oh, like you really got to be careful going into the woods around me because there's like a lot of homeless people that live in there."
That's crazy. Like that.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, and I was thinking of that, and as this is going on, it started running at me, and I started hauling ass, dude. I started running. I'm fucking screaming. I'm like, "Help! Help!" And I see my friend with the flashlight, and he's like, "I found you." I'm like, "Dude, fucking run!"
I found you. It's crazy.
I'm like, I ran, dude. I kept running, and he's like, "What's going on?" And like, we get to the street, and I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Dude, something fuck." I'm like, "I'm going home." I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'm going home, dude." That was creepy. Like something ran at me, and like, oh man, it was that like terrified me, and I never went back in the woods after that. At least that
you
night.
saying that like that just kind of like it's so creepy. That could have just been some random homeless dude from Jersey, just
Yeah, like some big
getting
ass
ready to
homeless
do
guy,
whatever the
dude.
fuck he wanted to do to some kid.
Yeah, and
That's
I was just
crazy.
like, holy shit, it was fucking scary.
You almost got put on a carton, bro. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
yeah, literally. I almost got put on a carton, bro. Like
Holy
I could have
shit.
been, I would have been in the Sound of Freedom. Like, it would have been horrible.
Holy shit.
Have you seen that movie?
No. I saw there's a
It's a great movie. You should see it.
movie that really terrified me. I was so growing up, my mom would try to make me and my sister go to Mexico and visit family as much as we could. And one year,
Oh yeah, for you who don't know, Chris is Mexican.
I'm Hispanic, yeah,
Chris is Mexican.
can't tell, but
Yeah.
So we would go and visit my family. One year we all went down and we were like, okay, we're just gonna go to take a trip to this little resort. So we went out. I remember I was sunburnt, so I did not want to do anything. I was gonna be like, all right,
That sucks.
yeah, I'm staying in the room. You know, I had my time outside. I'm staying in. You guys, whatever. So I'm flipping through the TV, trying to find whatever. Everything's in Spanish. I'm like trying to find whatever I can to watch. I don't know how old I am. Probably like 6, 7, and I finally find a movie that's in English. I'm like, all right, something I can understand. I'll watch it. And it was called Undocumented, and it was a movie shot in that like handheld
Okay.
sort of vibe, and it was about pretty much these Americans going to with immigrants trying to sneak in illegally and documenting the whole process, and they get caught by these patriots, and then they lock everybody up, torture them, and it's just a brutal fucking movie.
Oh fuck.
But my little tiny kid brain saw the handheld, recorder in this like shitty film.
And you thought it was real?
I thought it was real. I was like, oh my God, this is like something that would really happen. Like they don't want Mexicans into America. This is like some like serious topic,
Yeah.
And like I remember there was a scene that they told like all these kids, they're like, oh, we don't want to like beat up any kids, so we'll let the kids go. Keep going south, you'll make it home. And later on in the movie, like the Americans, they like try to run away, and they're running in the dark, and they get to this like fucking barbed wire fence, and the fucking kids are just all dangling and hanging in the
they're all
fucking
dead
barbed wire. Yeah.
Oh man.
And so I remember seeing that, and I was like, oh shit, well, that's terrifying. I never want to, I think that was a real like upbringing into my kind of frightenedness towards Mexico for so long growing up, because my
Yeah.
parents were always like, why do you hate Mexico? I was like, I don't hate Mexico. But now thinking about it, I'm like, I was terrified of getting like
Chris is terrified of Mexico.
I was terrified of trying to come back home and then getting abducted. They're like, who are you? I'm like, I swear I have a house here, please.
Please, I'm not trying to be on a carton, bro. Please.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so that was
Mexico is pretty. like, I mean, Cancun's nice.
Yeah, no.
You know, like that's like where all the white people go. But like, I mean, from what I've
The
seen,
funniest part, that's like near the area where we were at. Like we
Oh,
were near
really?
Cancun. Yeah, like I had no reason to be terrified, but again, 6-year-old, 7-year-old brain,
yeah,
I
You
didn't know
know,
any better.
I'm pretty sure there's some really beautiful parts of Mexico. But you know, from what I've seen in movies and what I've seen from Narcos
And Breaking Bad and shit
Rambo:
like-
The Last Blood and everything like that, it seems like there is the the El Barrio of fucking
No,
you
there
know,
is,
of there,
there is,
and
but
it's
there's like
pretty creepy.
I've been to so many different places in Mexico, and
Yeah.
it's so beautiful,
Oh yeah,
and it's so crazy to think like another meme that was going around. It was like Hollywood. Anytime there was like a Middle Eastern scene, and it was this standard the guitar,
Oh, yeah.
and then like a flute in the background or something, So and it's a standard with like Mexico. It's like, oh fucking, let's have a cactus here, and we're in the fucking desert.
yeah. There's
and
nothing around.
There's no color whatsoever. Everything's brown. It looks like shit. Like that's the Hollywood's goal,
I went to Bermuda, and
like the triangle.
no, like the island.
Yeah, no.
No, if I went to the Triangle, I wouldn't be here. But
That's another place. Like I've always just like been fascinated.
I was terrified that whole trip there because I went on a cruise.
Yeah,
And you know how scary it is when you are
being on a boat.
and you just look around and there's nothing but ocean. It's terrifying.
Well, the like a month and a half ago, that kid that jumped off the cruise ship.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, easily. Yeah,
Yeah.
he died like that night. But like that's terrifying,
Yeah, getting
Like,
lost
just-
at sea.
Yeah,
That's
being shark infested water,
that's horrifying.
which is another like that's a crazy term within itself. Shark
Right.
infested water.
Sharks are. It's not
It-
infested.
It's the water is like it's their home.
Yeah, like they live there.
They
bro.
live there.
They
That's
live
not infested with sharks.
like they live there.
You
bro.
don't say fish infested waters like
Yeah, dude. You don't say fish infested waters. Like you don't say Mexican infested Mexico. Because that's their home, bro.
Oh my god, that one broke me. The
We love-
Chinese infested China, man.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, that's their home.
Oh my god.
Did you see this? I gotta bring this up. Did you see this?
No, I haven't.
So, Sexy Red, you know who this is.
No.
Ski Yee. That song? You know that song?
Okay.
The Ski Yee song?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's the one that made it. And she just recently performed at a high school.
Who's like giving this the okay? Like
Bro, I don't know, bro, but there's someone
what principles like we
you
need
want to see
sexy
you want
red?
to see the video of her at the high school?
Oh no.
Look, bro, she comes in. All right, here she is. She's walking into the high school, bro. Immediately flips off everybody and throws up gang signs. Which she probably didn't do. Like, those probably weren't gang signs. But then, like, everyone's getting lit. And then everybody was like, this is demonic. Booking Sexy Red. What hell kind of school is this? But she apparently defended it. So I want to see what she said about that. I don't know. I went to 3. Y'all do
Give the
know I
boys
went there to
money
give
for
the
the
boys money for their haircuts and girls bundies for prom week because I remember when I needed help with my prom stuff. Okay. That's fair.
And she performed?
I guess she performed there too.
Do we know if it was good or bad?
I don't. Well,
Because I have to
let's
assume.
take the school system
This-
now.
This still shot right here just screams horrible. That looks like a.
Why does it scream horrible performance?
That looks like a. Well, she has like the visitor pass on right now.
That's
that-
her chain.
Is it? But it looks like a visitor pass. That's what I'm saying.
It says big sexy. So I assume that might be the visitor pass.
That's what she needs, just big sexy.
Yeah, who are you? Oh, I'm big sexy, bro. 24 karat.
The fuck you need to know my name for?
it.
It's
I'm-
right here.
I'm big sexy is what it is.
But no, this just screams like
A bad performance.
the girl that never got over her high school life. She came back 2 years later and she's like, y'all don't know who what's going on.
Oh, okay.
And that's just I just have a couple of people pictured in my head.
Oh, okay.
Like from high school.
like the guy that graduated and still goes to high school football team games.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, with the varsity jacket.
Exactly, exactly. And he like goes out, he's like slaps the kid's asses still, and he's like, yeah, good hustle,
Good game.
good hustle.
Good
Yeah,
game. Yeah. I saw you out there playing tight end. You did great.
that was a great run right there. Great play.
You know, nothing beats the performance I saw at my high school when I was a freshman at my first assembly.
What
I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash for
Uh-oh.
this, but I mean, I don't care because everyone saw it. So, first assembly, you know, high school, first day of high school, freshman year. I'm sitting right next to one of my friends, and you know, like the band is out there, they're fucking doing it. Cheerleaders are out, and they do a pyramid. Okay, they do the pyramid.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, bro. I'm not gonna call out my friend because you know I haven't talked to him in a while, but I remember him just sitting there, and he looks over at me and he goes, "What would happen if she fell?" And literally, like 10 seconds
she
after
fell.
that, she fell, and I thought she like broke her neck. She fell and landed
At that point, you're looking at your friend, you're like, "Do you have fucking powers, bro? What the fuck,
bro?" Like, I mean, it was so like. It was a horrible situation, but like obviously, like I'm not gonna say I didn't laugh because
of course you did.
I did because like it was like a what the fuck moment.
Yeah,
And the girl's doing great. You know, I'm pretty sure.
hopefully.
So, you know,
I mean, she didn't die after that.
No,
like, so
she got
she's
through
good.
her injuries, but it was pretty fucked up what the people did after that. Like somebody did like she fell and then put like the Grand Theft Auto like wasted thing up on it, and it was like
Kids are brutal, man.
yeah,
Kids are brutal.
it's really brutal, dude. It was you know, more brutal than the back shots that Tom Holland received, but you know, it was pretty brutal seeing that as my first assembly, bro.
You hear he has like PTSD or something. Like he had to take like a little break from acting and shit.
Well, yeah, no, I saw that, bro, because I honestly think he genuinely wants to just spend time with his wife.
Oh, sure.
You know, like he loves. Yeah. I'd assume that he loves Zendaya, even though after doing all that, in the end, bro, like I mean,
he's an actor.
It's acting.
He didn't actually, you know, get
railed.
Yeah.
You know, like, obviously there's like obviously some like weird humping going on, but like you know, like he didn't get. There was no penetration.
Hopefully he's not like a method actor and he didn't like really prepare for the role, you know.
Yeah, he's like I was sitting on bananas preparing for this role, dude, to really get the feel of how I am.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I heard that he's trying to take a break from acting because of all that.
Speaking of just actors in general going on strike.
Oh, the writers?
Yeah.
Strike? How do you feel about that?
I think it's awesome. Well, because like the first they went on strike, and then the multi-billion-dollar, you know, multi-trillion-dollar companies and billionaires were like, yeah, let them go broke and lose their houses and families and let them starve. And then the actors were like, no, it's fucked up.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I like that everyone's like, you know, rallying together.
Yeah,
to bring down the big guys.
I think it's unfair because the writers are basically like, you know, and they're
the backbone.
They are the backbone.
Without them, like, I dare anybody to try to do an AI generated script. It's gonna turn out shit.
It is.
That's another big thing I have a problem with is just AI.
Yeah. Well, it gets rid of the creativity.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no
creative thought in it.
Yeah. There's no story behind anything. Like anytime I see like an AI generated photo. Which they are getting a lot better.
Oh, those AI generated photos are pretty cool.
They're cool, but like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, this isn't saying anything. Like this photo doesn't mean anything. There's just like a bunch of, you know, lines and shapes and colors on a page.
I've seen that. I hopped on the trend before. You know, I bought the fucking thing on Lensa to do like the AI shit just to see how the photos would come out, and you know, it's interesting because like you see like. I saw like famous people doing it, and like, dude, like the pictures like came out like weird, like the people would be like all like unproportioned. And
well, yeah, sometimes they have like 6 fingers.
Yeah,
you know? Like
shit like that. You know,
for me, like I think it's cool that you can like use it to help. Like I've seen some people use it for like the music videos to use different like effects and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
which is cool, but I don't know, just full AI shit it's
kind of scary, bro.
Yeah.
It's like the Terminator.
Yeah, literally.
You know?
Like
or like the Matrix. Well, I wouldn't say the Matrix. That's kind of overboard.
Why are we and then the whole fucking DeSantis thing with the immigrants and the jobs now.
Oh, how they're like sending people back.
They're freaking out about the immigrants taking our jobs. Bro, the fucking computers are taking our jobs.
Oh yeah. Oh
Why
yeah.
are we worrying about them?
Bro, they have it in Walmart, dude. Like, there's literally
Yeah.
fucking robots stocking
There's like
shelves.
7 workers max at Walmart, like at a time. You just go there, pick up your shit, and then get out.
Let me tell you, I recently went to Walmart, and what a fucking war zone
Yeah,
it is in Walmart, dude.
bro. I was talking to somebody from Chicago because I work at the airport, and so I'd meet a lot of people.
Oh, cool.
And I was talking to somebody from Chicago, and it's a fucking war zone just over there in general right now.
Well, Chicago reminds me a lot of Gotham, so
Yeah.
let's just throw that into
Yeah.
perspective. And shout out to all my people that I know in Chicago.
Shout
but,
out to
like,
Gotham.
you know, it does look like Gotham, bro.
Yeah.
New York is starting to look like Gotham too.
New York looked a little better. When I flew in, because I had a little connecting flight over there. It looked good.
Oh, you flew over it.
Yeah.
It
Well, I
look-
mean,
from the sky, it looks good.
Well, I landed in LaGuardia, which is
What's that?
it's like New York. It's like right outside of Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
Like clear skies, like
You see a lot of construction.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot going on in New York. There's a
Yeah.
lot of construction. And it's sad, bro. Like, you can't even go on the subway. The subways are crammed, and like people are like stabbing each other on the subways and shit.
I will say I remember like when I was walking in the airport, I was looking outside and like it was just dirty. I do remember that, and I was like, yeah, no, this is fucking disgusting.
Listen, New York City needs a lot of help, I feel like, but like New York, the state, and like
Yeah,
upstate New
yeah.
York, bro, beautiful.
City,
Beautiful.
horrible, but
It's horrible.
I mean,
like Philly,
it'd be
dude.
great to visit. I'd love to go to Manhattan. See the city, but
Yeah.
would I want to live there? God, no.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Would I want to have to pay all that
Dude,
money?
it's ridiculous.
For
Did you
shitty
see?
living
I saw
conditions?
a video of this girl,
Horrible.
and she lived in the smallest unit possible in
they're
New York.
tiny.
Dude, it was like 600 square feet.
That's this, like not even.
Yeah, like not even probably. It was less.
It's less.
It was like half of this. And-
How you're supposed to fit a bathroom, a kitchen?
There is no bathroom.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like a
There's just-
shared bathroom.
There's
or
an
something outside.
oven. Okay, there's an oven. There's like a microwave, a sink, like a big ass cabinet. All right, and then her bed was like
Oh, it's one of those like folding, like
no, it was
goes the
on
walls?
top. The bed was
Oh,
on top.
like a little loft type
yeah,
thing.
and then underneath that was like a couch, like a futon. And that was her room. And there was a closet on the other end of the room.
Yeah, I don't know how somebody could live there. And
I'm
be
like,
yeah,
dude,
this
where's
is
your bed?
life.
I would rip out the closet and just turn that into a bathroom.
Yeah.
At that point,
Yeah,
it's like, what do I need the fucking closet for then?
yeah. At that point, just keep all your shit out.
Yeah.
Get a little
It
outside
was,
wardrobe.
And she paid like, you know how much she paid, bro? She paid like $1,400 a month
For what? Like
for not even a room.
Yeah,
You're-
for
You're
a
living,
walk-in closet.
Yeah, you're living in a walk-in, dude. I was
Yeah,
like,
no.
holy shit, man! Did you see the record-breaking python that they caught?
Yeah, the guy like jumping on it and wrestling with it.
Dude, that was insane. I'm trying to find the video right now of the fucking python.
Thing's
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at that, dude. Holy
Holy.
shit. Good for him, bro. That's a lot of money, bro.
God, that was here.
Yeah, that was in the Everglades. Look at that thing. Dude, that thing would fucking murder you.
Yeah,
That thing would.
yeah.
That's like the size of an anaconda. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
You fuck with snakes?
I mean, it'd be weird to say no and then have your snake over there. I
You
feel
don't have to fuck with my snake.
no, it's I feel like it's disrespect.
Okay.
No, I mean I do like I don't. I think it'd be really cool to have like a snake, but I've also heard like horror stories of like big snakes.
That's why you don't get a big snake.
Well, yeah, obviously,
You know.
but no, like a cool little.
What's a horror story? What'd you hear?
So my science teacher had a snake, and she let this thing sleep with her.
Oh, hell no.
Like it would just coil up on the edge of the bed and just sleep in the bed with her, and one day it just started like sleeping weird. It would like sleep totally coiled out, and like wasn't eating. And so she's like took it to the vet. She's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. And she was like, no, your snake is sizing you up and it's starving itself so that it could eat you.
Oh my god!
Like it's trying to be like, yeah, I could fit this human in me.
It's sizing you up.
That's
fucking,
crazy,
that's
right?
scary.
Yeah.
That's fucking creepy.
So
Yeah, bro.
ever since then, I've been like, yeah, like they're cool at a distance, you know?
Dude, I would never own a snake that's bigger than me. That is insane.
Like that thing could crush me.
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah.
imagine how like heavy that thing is.
That's easily like has to be fucking a lot of. I want to say like 100 something pounds.
So, yeah, I was scared to go over 100, but I was
Yeah,
gonna be like
I was gonna
at
say-
least 70.
I was
you know?
gonna say 200, but I'm like that.
The way he's holding it.
Yeah, I'm
doesn't-
like, yeah, he's holding it, bro. Like you can't unless he's like jacked and we just don't see it. But that has to be like 100 something pounds, bro.
yeah.
And maybe like 170 at least, you know. I mean, dude, it looks big.
Yeah, that thing's,
And that's all muscle.
Thing's bigger than my fucking bicep.
Yeah, dude. That thing would
It's not saying much, but
wreck you.
god.
You ever see a snake like that eat an animal? I have.
I mean, I've seen like snakes unhinging their jaws.
No, I've seen a snake that big eat a rabbit, and dude, it is
Like start to finish.
yeah,
Oh,
and it was a
yeah.
live rabbit, dude, and like you literally see it was a boa constrictor,
Mhm.
and this thing grabbed the rabbit, right, bit into it, and
And
coiled
just
up.
started rapping.
Dude,
Yeah.
it was squeezing the rabbit so hard I could hear ribs breaking, I could hear bones breaking. Its eyes
Yeah.
popped out, dude. That's how much fucking pressure this thing was doing on this
Yeah,
poor
man.
rabbit, bro. I mean, obviously, like they do it in the wild, but it was just like, holy shit, man.
Yeah, nature's crazy. I love like watching you ever watch the like just wildlife documentaries?
Dude,
Like,
that's awesome. I love watching nature
Yeah,
documentaries.
like Our Planet.
yeah,
Love that shit.
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Did you see the video of the fucking guy that went through? He went through Naples and he was
Did you-
transporting a tiger. Did you see that?
No, but did you see the girl in the Walmart on Colonial?
What about the all right? What about the girl at the Walmart in Colonial? I didn't see it. What happened?
Got butt ass naked, took somebody's kid, and was just like,
What?
I swear to God, I don't know where the video was. I saw it on my coworker showed it to me, but it was no, it was on Snapchat.
Oh, okay, well, I'm never gonna find it.
You're never you're never gonna find it, but she was
butt ass naked.
butt ass naked, titties out and everything, and she had somebody else's kid. She was just holding it and like just dancing, jumping on the fucking conveyor belt and shit. Yeah,
Let me tell you something. If
this
I
was like last week.
if I was a father, okay, which I'm
Oh,
not,
I if that was my kid, I'm beating up a woman
I'm
today.
socking her, dude.
That's my first day beating up a woman.
She grabbed my child
And you're butt
ran-
ass naked.
and ran with it.
Yeah.
At that point, it's like you're taking my kid.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, no, fuck that, dude. I would slam your naked ass in the middle of the fucking aisle, dude.
Easily.
In the middle of self checkout, dude.
Easily. I would RKO you.
Yeah, I'd grab my kid first. You know,
Yeah.
save my kid,
Save the kid.
and then just
Hand it off to the wife.
boom, boom,
Yeah. No.
slam him.
That's just crazy to me that somebody could just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this.
Well, dude, in the
I'm gonna
beginning
take
of,
everything off.
in the beginning of Sound of Freedom, which is like we're kind of making fun of it, but like I mean it really is a good movie. Like I mean
Yeah.
we're not like we're just
I feel like I have to
making
go
jokes.
watch it now. That,
Yeah,
as much as
you
we've
should. You
talked
should.
about it.
It's a really good movie. I feel like they didn't really show what really goes on in sex trafficking, but like I mean, they showed enough for you to be like it's bad.
Bro, I've got
And
boy, oh boy, do I have a story.
okay, so anyway, in the beginning of the movie, they show you like as like the it's showing like the film crew that did it and like
Yeah.
the all that. You're going through it, and it's showing you clips of literally like people like just abducting children like in plain sight, and they just run, they pick them up and just take them. They throw them in a van.
Do you ever have
know?
intrusive thoughts like that? Like, not that you'd ever do it, but you're just like, oh, I could just easily take this woman's child and just run with them.
I've never thought of that, Chris.
No? Is that
No,
just me?
No, I've never thought of like, wow, I could pick up this kid and just leave.
Well, yeah. Well, again, I would never do it.
Oh yeah, I know you wouldn't. I'm just,
But like,
I never really had that
you
thought.
know, well, again, in the fucking airport in New York, I was walking and this woman was just with her kid, and the kid just started running off and like went around a corner, and we didn't cross the corner for like a good 10 seconds, and the kid was just, still going. And in my head I was like, yo, anybody could just fucking grab this kid and just walk away. And like, what
It'd be the busiest places where shit
exactly,
like that happens,
yeah.
bro, because there's so much happening that no one really realizes, and it's pretty terrifying to say the least.
Oh, and on an airplane, like you could just get on your plane with a kid,
Yeah.
and then you're on the other side of the country.
Oh yeah, this is
What
my kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of airplanes, you see the person that was like, that person
is not real
on the airplane.
I've seen too much Final Destination to not get up with her. I've had this conversation with other people. I would get up off the plane. Like at that point, she literally screamed out, "If you guys want to sit here and die with him, that's fine." At that point, all right, I'm out. Excuse me, I gotta get it.
I guess I'll catch the next flight.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I would leave.
Yeah. Wow, really? Who was she pointing to though?
I have no idea.
Like, apparently it was somebody in like a green hoodie, I heard. And it's like
a creeper hoodie, like Minecraft creeper hoodie.
Yeah, it's like zipped up all the way, and he's just sitting there in the creeper hoodie.
She just took like one too many tabs of acid.
Who are you?
Plane.
Oh, I'm Creeper TRG. The Creeper Rejected Gamer is who I am.
Oh my god. No, but no, so you were talking about sex trafficking, and for whatever reason it
sex trafficking is horrible.
Yeah, terrible. Don't do it. Don't try it at home.
Don't need that.
Recent searches.
Yeah. My recent searches was Tom Holland backshots because I was with Jakai. We were fucking talking about it.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's crazy.
No, but when I was bartending, there was this fine light-skinned girl, and I wasn't gonna do anything. I'm at work. I'm trying to be professional. But God, she was so fine. And there was this older guy, had to be in his like 50s or something. He sat down, started buying other people drinks, and he bought these two girls drinks, and they started sitting down drinking with him.
Mm-hmm.
He starts buying everybody drinks, and I remember he got up and like got behind this one girl, like put his arms around her, and he was like, "Hey, if you want another drink," got like right next to his face.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, I almost threw him out because like, but I didn't. I was so.
You have every right to do that.
Well, yeah, no, I was about to, but I was so like shocked and stunned at what I just witnessed.
Okay.
Like I was hesitant on doing anything.
Uh-huh.
And I was surprised that she played it like super cool. She looked at me. She's like, "Hey, can I get out of here?" And I was like, "He paid for your tab. Leave." Like,
yeah, he paid
like,
for your tab.
Get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm so sorry, but it's just crazy. Like that shit that just regularly happens every single fucking day.
Dude, they'll drug women at those places, bro. Like no bullshit. Like, I mean, have you seen what is it? Rambo: The Last Blood? Have you seen that movie?
Mm-mm.
Well, that movie, it's literally about oh, look, Glorilla's trending. It's literally about this his niece gets taken into sex trafficking ring in Mexico.
Yeah.
Shocker, Mexico. And it's
What are you trying to say, man?
He it's Rambo, so he goes on like, a rampage, and the girl ends up dying. I'm going to spoil the whole movie.
Sure.
So,
fine. Go ahead.
He finds his niece, he goes on this rampage, he starts killing people and shit, and he finds her, and she was drugged up, and she was like just being used as like basically a sex slave, and she ended up dying. Okay. So this guy went back to Mexico after she died, found the people that took her, somehow convinced them by killing one of the main dudes, and sent them back to his farm where he just killed everybody. Like the whole like group cartel fucking thing, just killed them.
He just sent them to a farm?
It was his farm. And his farm, he had a bunch of underground tunnels that he dug out because this dude has like major PTSD from like, like the war.
Nom.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Nom and shit.
They're in the trees.
Yeah. He's like, the trees are speaking Vietnamese. And, but why is Glorilla trending, dude? Is it because Leo season is approaching? Latest. Oh God! Someone speaks of Glorilla's latest photo shoot. Why we gotta make our black women who become a sexful a mockery? Why? What's wrong with this photo? If I didn't have a deal, I'd still be worth some mills. Good for Glorilla.
Yeah. No, she's killing it.
Yeah, she's killing it. I don't know why this guy's hating on her. Yeah. Why is Rod Wave trending? You seen the video of Rick Ross falling down on stage?
Yeah. Who was it that whose knees
That was Rick Ross.
Rick Ross as
on,
well, right?
on the diving board.
Yeah.
That was Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his knees like collapsed. Speaking of Rick Ross, dude, I'm pretty sure Rick Ross sponsors Wingstop.
Yeah.
Do you fuck with Wingstop?
I was thinking about getting wings the other day from Wingstop.
Dude, bro, they're pretty good, dude.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with lemon pepper. All right, like
lemon pepper fire, bro. What do you mean?
you like it?
Yeah.
I don't like lemon pepper wings. I've tried them, not for
Like
me.
the dry rub
No,
or
like
the wet.
the wet.
Okay.
It wasn't really for me. I had the what the hell was it? It was like the Louisiana barbecue. It was like the hot one, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, all day, bro. I could fuck that up, bro. Literally.
I like any of like the Korean sauces, like the sweet tangy barbecue Korean or whatever.
Yeah,
like any of those.
Wings are fire.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get wings later tonight.
You're making me want some wings, so I might get some wings later on
bro.
as well.
And I had their voodoo fries, bro.
Oh, those are fire.
Oh man,
those are good.
That was like the fucking prime time like shit, man. I'm a sucker for cheese fries. I love cheese fries.
I'm a sucker for cheese.
You fuck with cheese?
I fuck with cheese. Like
How much do you
queso
eat, bro?
cheese? Not a lot.
Because like you're pretty skinny.
Yeah.
And unlike me, like I'm thin, but like I eat like I have like 60 assholes.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't understand how I'm not like morbidly obese.
I used to eat a lot, but then for whatever reason, I just like slowed down.
Yeah.
I guess my metabolism hasn't fucking been. It's not what it used to be. You know.
Dude, I swear to God, I could walk out of this room right now, bro, and like slam like 2 fucking chicken sandwiches right now. Like
I could.
Yeah, you know, like or like a fucking
like I can put
half a rack of ribs.
I can put back like when I go get sushi, like I'll get like, you know.
Is that like your favorite food?
Oh yeah,
I love sushi.
I love sushi.
You know,
yeah. Any chance I get, I'll spoil myself. I'm like, I'm gonna go get sushi.
Nice. Do you fuck with public sushi?
I haven't tried it.
It's not bad, bro. For
I've
$5,
heard,
dude,
I've heard it's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
For the $5 Wednesday they got, bro,
Yeah.
it's not bad. But no, like sushi, I really like sushi.
Yeah.
You know, I love I get a shrimp tempura roll,
Mhm.
or I get like a spicy tuna roll.
Yeah.
Or do you fuck with ceviche?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Ceviche is fire.
is I make my own, bro.
Yeah.
I kill it, bro. I swear to God, if I made it right now and you had some, you could probably eat like a fucking 50-pound
I probably would.
drum of it, dude.
Yeah.
Like
No, I love ceviche.
It's so good the way I fucking make it. So shout out Victor, bro, because he taught me how to make it.
Shout out Mexico.
Shout out Mexico, bro. So I heard it's weird how Mexicans eat their ceviche, because I heard they put ketchup in it. Yeah,
I've
heard they put ketchup in it.
Nah.
You know, because I make it because my girlfriend and her family's Peruvian,
Mhm.
so I make it the Peruvian way, and it's just like fish, lime, onion, and like all this like mix up and stuff. But I heard that they put ketchup in theirs.
No, I've seen like we've put like like chili powder and shit like that. You know, spice it up.
Oh, nice.
But I've never seen ketchup.
Yeah,
But that's exactly like fucking onions, peppers, fucking lime, shrimp.
Oh my God, they're making mobile Call of Duty. That's not gonna go well, bro.
No.
That's not gonna go well. I
Bro,
mean, there's
that
something you
fucking
can play on
game's
acid.
that game's already like 70 gigs on computer. Like, how are you gonna shorten it? Into
Dude,
like,
it really is, bro. It
like-
is ridiculous. You know what? I had to uninstall GTA because I was playing. Let me tell you something, bro. The GTA role playing shit, it's not what it is anymore, bro. That
No,
shit doesn't
the
work.
only time I would ever like use 5M or anything is for like the like drift maps and shit. Like when I wanted to like, do racing and shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Because like the GTA racing is super fun and super.
Oh
sick.
yeah, bro.
But like the role play, I could just never get into it.
Dude, it's so bad because like literally like you'll join a server and there's like 50,000 mods in the server that you have to like download to the point where it's like your PC is like the CPU in your PC's running at like fucking 60%, and everything's slow. Your fucking memory's at like 80. It's ridiculous.
Your room turns into a fucking sauna.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane. I was like, this is so dumb. I mean, it was cool for a little bit because like I like playing on the maps, or it was just like a huge sandbox and you can like run around as like Deadpool and shit, bro, and like just fuck around. And then like I tried joining an actual one, and it was like, it's so hard to fucking do anything. At
Were
that
you
point,
ever
you better just play GTA Online.
Were you ever into like the like Gary's mod or like
I like Gary's mod,
like the VR chat role plays?
If I had a VR, I would be on VR chat a lot. That looks so fun. I'd make like the most dumbest looking character and just fuck around the entire time.
No, that's fun. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I've seen videos of like people get into it and they get into like actual you know what's crazy in GTA role playing? I found a server, and then there was a Twitter link that came with the server. Like you get like the Discord.
Okay.
And you have to like join the Discord. So I joined the Discord and there was a Twitter link that went to it. And I clicked on the Twitter link. I'm like, this is weird. I've never seen a server with a Twitter link. Like it's usually just Discord. And I clicked on it and it took me to Twitter. And apparently this was like the main theme of this server I joined was like virtual sex. So like I'm like scrolling through it and I'm seeing like GTA characters like literally like having sex.
Fucking.
Yeah, and like bro, like I mean like it looks really like it doesn't look like real, but like
you're about to say it looks really good.
Oh, no. But it looked like, you know, it was like wow. And then like I clicked on the video and then there's people talking.
Like while it's happening?
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh yeah." And they're like, "Yeah, you fucking like that?" And then like the girls are like, "Yes, daddy," and all this shit. And I'm like, yo, like
you remember the
out
old,
of pocket.
You remember the old like Call of Duty
shame.
trolling videos where like people would like pretend to be a girl with their girl voice?
Oh my god.
I can just
bagel, bro.
Yeah. I can just imagine like that for the like in that sense.
Yeah.
Like some dude just like,
oh
yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah. It's
and
like,
all of a sudden, like at the very end, he's like, oh yeah, dude. Like the girl's like, oh yeah, dude, that was awesome. Thanks, man.
Oh yeah, this is so nice. And then
dude.
Oh man.
I had a great time. Next time tomorrow.
It's like that episode of Drake and Josh when Josh kisses the chick and runs out of the movie theater, and then he finds out it's a guy.
Yeah.
That type
which is crazy for like back in the day.
That's crazy for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
You ever hear that conspiracy theory of Dan Schneider that like apparently
the foot guy?
Yeah, he like liked like all the little girls' feet on Dan Schneider on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Like Miranda Cosgrove when she was younger.
Well, like iCarly was like all feet pretty much, you know.
What?
Yeah. Like there was like a lot of like that Victorious, like there was like just so much like feet jokes and like jokes that just punchlines were just feet.
What a kook.
Yeah.
That's weird. Imagine making a show just to portray your fetish.
I blame Dan Schneider for my foot fetish. No.
Oh man.
I blame like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network for the emo girl obsession, like the goth.
Oh yeah, dude, like Starfire's sister.
Yes. Yeah.
Shigo,
exactly.
Gwen from fucking Total Drama Island, dude.
Cartoon Network.
Bricked up.
Yeah.
I
blame them. Dan Schneider, I blame for foot fetish. But
I blame Dan Schneider for fucking. You know what was weird, man? I remember I was like 14 and I was up north, and you know we all have that one uncle. Okay, we all have that one uncle that's like
I don't actually
super fucking weird and like just like doesn't care. And I remember I was watching Victorious with my cousins.
Yeah,
and my one uncle, our Ariana Grande, came on. Now during the time, I don't think she was like an adult.
No,
I think she was like 17.
No, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that was a whole thing.
And my uncle was like, "I would destroy Kat," and I was just like, I just turn around and I'm like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "Yeah, she's so hot," and I'm like, it's crazy to look at the like the girls now that were on Victorious and shit like that now, like see them now.
Well, I mean, just Ariana Grande in general.
She's so big.
Well, like her change, like in appearance was crazy.
That's insane. She went from like the all lottie-dottie redhead to like this big pop star icon that's just like literally can do. I think she has like her own makeup. She has her own like clothing. I'm pretty sure. Like she's huge.
Why wouldn't you? You know,
Yeah, like and
at
then
that point, you know, you have so much fucking money in the world.
Big Time Rush just dropped an album.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Oh
they've
my
been
god!
promoting the fuck out of it on TikTok.
Damn.
They even got Gustavo in on like the clips and shit. They look like fucking dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing a video of, well, who is it? Carlos is like a huge Christian, like Republican.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's probably why he hasn't been in any of the TikTok clips, if I'm being honest. He might have been in like one or two.
Yeah.
I've seen dude, Logan, the guy that played Logan, he got fat, man.
Really?
He like goes out like that now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
That's crazy. That was like back in the day, that was like those four were
Yeah, they were huge, bro.
Yeah.
Remember in 2011 when they dropped fucking Boyfriend? That
Boyfriend?
absolute banger.
Boyfriend.
Oh yeah, sing it, Chris.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
No,
banger,
it's
dude.
Banger.
They dropped that song with fucking Snoop Dogg and shit, man.
Oh my god,
They
yeah.
were huge. They were really big. Nickelodeon was a different breed back then, man.
Yeah, have you tried to watch like
The new Nickelodeon.
yeah, new Nickelodeon?
Oh yeah,
new
like Henry Danger and shit.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Garbage. Or like
Horrible.
Loud House.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be the only one that's kind of funny. But other than that, like yeah,
all the Disney
Thunderbolts,
Channel and cartoon and like
it's
all
not the same.
yeah.
Bro. It's not the same, bro. That's why you got to go on. You got to get the HBO Max subscription, bro, and just watch all the old shit, dude.
Bro, I've been watching all the DC animated movies.
Are they good?
They're so good.
Are you a big DC head?
Growing up, my favorite superhero was Batman.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Him and Nightwing were like my top, and then like the whole Marvel craze, you know, from 2008 to now has been so big that it's kind of like made me forget about DC.
There's so much shit going on with Marvel that like
Yeah.
I could go into a 20-year rant about it right now.
Tell me about it.
Yeah.
Well, also, but they've just been overshining DC so much, you know.
They're coming out with Blue Beetle now. That actually looks pretty good.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
And then James Gunn is gonna be directing like
Suicide Squads.
Yeah,
He
like,
did great on all the Guardians.
all the Guardians.
They're
Like,
great.
yeah.
Amazing.
So I'm really excited for the live action DC
I
movies,
really hope
but
he comes back and films the other ones that they're gonna make.
I doubt he will.
But I doubt he will, because I have a feeling they're gonna get fucking Disney's gonna get these writers to do it, and they're gonna fuck it up. But it was good while it lasted.
Yeah,
You know, it was good while it lasted. The ones that James Gunn directed were fucking fire.
yeah. Well, when you think of like all the best MCU movies, you think all the Guardians. Think maybe Ragnarok, and then like a couple of the Avengers, like Infinity War and
Infinity War and Endgame.
and
are amazing.
Endgame. Like
Yeah.
those are like the seven
First
that
Iron
you
Man
bring
movie's
up.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like those aren't like the first ones you bring up, you know?
Oh yeah, no, you'd probably
Like-
bring up like the Guardians, Avengers movies, Infinity War, like Spider-Man No Way Home,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Shang-Chi was really good too.
I loved Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was so good.
I kind of thought it was a little long.
Yeah.
They really did kind of span it out. They could have really,
I
but like I
I
mean,
think they did really good.
I liked all the
Yeah.
action in it, bro. Like that
the
guy.
choreography was probably the best that the MCU
That guy can kick some major ass.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit. I'm really excited. I'm excited for Blade.
What God, what movie was it recently that came out? I remember I was freaking out. We were watching it in theater. I don't know if it was,
Was it Black
no.
Panther?
No, it was Guardians 3. Have you
Good.
seen the newest one?
Yeah.
Of course. Okay. No, they had their own like hallway scene.
Oh, that was an epic scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was freaking out, slapping Kevin, because like the Marvel like Netflix shows like Daredevil,
Yeah.
were some of my favorite shows.
Oh, are you ready for Born Again?
I'm so ready.
Oh, dude,
Charlie Cox kills
the Punisher
Daredevil.
just got confirmed to be back in that. You know that, right?
John Bertha also kills the Punisher. I love
That bro.
those two
finally-
actors are so good.
Yeah, bro.
for
The
the
Punisher is
roles.
amazing. That's such a great show.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, everyone shits on it, and it's like it's really fucking
It's-
good if you watch it.
Out of all the Marvel series on Netflix,
Yeah.
like Daredevil and Punisher were the two best ones.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Luke Cage was good. Jessica Jones had its moments, and then Iron Fist was
Iron Fist sucked. Iron Fist
So-
sucked, dude. They had the worst actor play him,
Yeah.
and it was just like, I mean, Luke Cage was cool for a little bit, but did you watch Luke Cage?
Yeah.
You know the guy that plays Cottonmouth,
Yeah.
Mahershala Ali?
Mhm.
That's Blade.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's gonna be Blade.
Sick.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait for that. It's gonna
Huh.
be awesome. So, Yeah, they're I already watched the whole video on fucking what they're doing. You ready for Deadpool? Did you see the shit for Deadpool? They already got with Hugh Jackman
Yeah,
and the OG
the
costume and
OG
shit, man.
costume. They stopped their filming though because of the actor strike now, the writer strike.
No way.
Yeah. I think the writing was done
Fuck,
and that's
bro.
why they were doing the filming in the first place. And then all that shit went down and they're like, "All right, we're going to stop filming for a little bit."
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But I mean, it's also like it's human rights, you know. Like I've seen
I mean,
I've seen a
yeah.
lot of arguments on Twitter where everybody's like, "No, continue filming. Like this is bullshit. I need to see Deadpool." It's like, "Bro,
I don't know, man. It's
you won't get a good Deadpool like
it's weird because the writer strike is going on, right? And I mean, like the writers do deserve more.
yeah.
And then like I heard people saying that like from a business standpoint that these people like the big heads, they're making like an executive decision. And like if you're not a good writer, then you get kicked out. But it doesn't make sense because they're kicking off big good writers.
Yeah.
Like they're kicking off Seth MacFarlane from Family Guy.
Did they really?
Yeah, he's in the strike. He's not writing for
Oh,
Family
well,
Guy
yeah.
anymore. Or American Dad. You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I mean, big people out there are really getting screwed over. And like
Yeah.
obviously like the writers that are bad at writing and wrote like shitty shit. I mean like they're
Yeah.
you know, like I mean it's just like they're
But there's always going to be shitty
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you know?
I mean you can't
and
help
compare
it.
not everybody can be
No
an
one's
amazing
perfect.
writer. But
But I mean there are people that write bad script. I mean like
trying not to be one of those, man. I'm
you
really
know,
trying.
you know, like I mean, there are people out there that like you watch a movie and it just genuinely just does not make sense.
Yeah.
You know, and you're just like it's all over the place and sporadic, and it's like I feel like maybe there should be more plot in it, or like even a show, man.
It's just too fast. Like things are just happening way too quickly.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Apparently, like it was amazing. And then
Have
the
you not
last
seen it?
season, I watched a little bit of it.
I recently watched the entire show.
How do you feel about it?
It was amazing.
But how do you feel about the ending?
The last season was good. I was very confused, like why everyone was like shitting on it
Okay.
up until the last two episodes, and I was like, oh, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like literally the last two episodes. It's like a decision that one of the characters makes, and then
Yeah.
it leads to this whole fucking thing, and then you just kind of like, you're like, well, what was the fucking point of like the last, 10 episodes?
Oh,
We just
man.
did all this shit for nothing. So
I think a show I watched that apparently I didn't really watch that much that was good, that had really shitty writing. Because usually like I don't even watch those shows. Like I watch like 2 episodes and then like
yeah, if it doesn't draw me in, like
I'm like
done.
this is fucking stupid.
It's a wonder that Breaking Bad ever, like, I continued with Breaking Bad because that is a slow burn.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah,
it
really doesn't kick off until like the end of season 1.
Dude, Breaking Bad. Do you feel like Better Call Saul deserves an Emmy? Have you watched Better Call Saul?
I haven't watched Better Call Saul.
Wow.
And I've heard it's really good though.
It's so listen. I went into it at first and I was like, "Oh, this."
Because
Is...
I remember watching the first episode, where the guys, the kids are trying to do insurance fraud or whatever, and they like he gets run over. So I remember like watching this, and I just wasn't with it. I was just like, this is boring.
Did you watch it till the end?
I don't think I did.
In the end, the kids try to do insurance fraud on another person, and it's this older Hispanic lady.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's I do remember seeing like clips. It's Tusco.
It's Tuco, yeah,
or
bro.
Tuco, yeah.
And that's when like I watched it and I saw that and I was like, oh shit, man.
Yeah,
because that guy, and this is before like Walter White. And all
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like
this is all everything.
But
before.
I mean, it really is. That's kind of a slow burn too. It doesn't really start picking up until like the beginning of season 2, because in the first season it's kind of like you're focusing more on Saul.
Yeah,
you're not really focusing on like the meth and like Gus and all that stuff that's going on. But when you start going through the seasons and you start getting closer into season 2, and then Gus gets introduced, they show you how like the whole lab was made that they were in. They show you like the how the twins and shit like got beef with Gus, and it really is like a good show. In the final season, and then in the final season it actually shows you what happens to Saul after.
Really?
Yeah, like how El Camino,
they all like went off their own ways, and then El Camino was Jesse.
Yeah.
No, it's sick. I might have to to watch it
You might have
because
to give it a watch, dude.
Breaking Bad is one of my favorite shows, and it just sounds like it's all like catering to the fans. You know?
Oh yeah, man, you got to watch it. It's
So.
it's so good. Well, we've reached the end of the podcast. Can you believe that?
I'm surprised that we went the entire episode and I didn't talk about anime. That's I'm proud of myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. We can say that for another time.
Yeah.
Where can they find you, Chris?
Instagram, Twitter if you really want to, but
Oh, wow.
YouTube, all Chris CRG.
All Chris.
Twitter's
TRG.
not Chris CRG.
When's the short film coming out?
Well, I'll let you know when I'm finished writing, and then we start production.
Years. So we're gonna end it the same way we always end it. You're gonna look in that camera, say one word or phrase, and it's gonna end the podcast.
Damn. I can't think of anything. I had like the craziest thing. Monkey balls.